Yo, welcome to GameSide Chat. I'm your host, Austin Huff. Along with me, Rise4557, my boy, B-O-Y, not B-O-Y, my cousin, Michael Huff.
What's up, dude?
Not much, man. How you been?
We're calling each other by our gamer tags now.
You know, it's giving away your secret identity.
And I'm here today with the great Austinator.
Oh,
Wait.
No, dude.
We got Red 5 standing by right here.
Simply Red.
That used to be your old gamer tag. You're one of the PSN name changers.
Dude, when that, I was pretty happy when they allowed us to change our gamer tags.
That's like, talk about like old school problems, man.
For real, I think I had that when I was 10 years old, so it was good to get rid of it. I think I kind of influenced some of my friends to, get some Nader in their name,
Nader?
Yeah, like I have a friend named Saul, and he had Salamander. It's a little different, but close.
I don't think you had anything to do with that, my friend.
I'm an influencer, what can I say?
An Instagram influencer. Nice.
Michael, do you know, what's up?
I was going to say, people should hit us up on our gamer tags if they want to play.
True. Yeah.
Rise4557.
And mine is going to be a little complicated. It's got I underscore red underscore 5 underscore I.
Oh, so that it does like the little box thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, it's alright. We made a little clan thing or whatever.
Alright. I wasn't included.
I'm sorry. You did get the memo. You've had your gamer tags the same for a long time.
I don't change my gamer tag, bro.
Never. It's okay, though. Don't change.
I won't.
Yeah. Michael, do you know where I was before this show, by the way?
Where you were?
Where was I?
Dude, okay, so you were definitely watching Star Wars at the movie theater.
You're dang right.
How was it? We saw Empire Strikes Back in the movie theater this week. That's cool.
Yeah, they put Empire Strikes Back. My stepdad told me that it was the only showing they had at 7.
Was it?
Yeah. It was the only one there.
I saw that it was like Mark Hamill's like birthday, and like that's like so cool that you got to go see Star Wars on Mark Hamill's birthday.
Empire Strikes Back. I left it and I was like, you know what?
That's my favorite movie.
That's what exactly I was about to say.
It's my favorite movie of all time. It's the best movie of all time.
Mm-hmm. This is why.
It's like it's pretty flawless. I feel like to me, I watch it, and literally I melt inside. I just like wow, like it's the best Star Wars
for real.
Me. They from beginning to end, there was no goofy stuff, and it totally accidentally like references like the prequels. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense. Like
no. What did we talk about in The Last Jedi? I remember he was like, Skywalker, always looking to the horizons. And we were like, what? And that was from Empire Strikes Back, and we didn't know that. It's just always finding new details in that movie. And it's
love
perfect.
that movie. It's so good.
That one you can always pick up wherever you want.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is going to break away to my icebreaker this week. Michael, you're going to the movie theater. What is your movie theater snack loadout, bro?
My loadout?
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy.
Okay.
What movie theater are we at? Harkins, AMC?
I like AMC, so we got to go AMC.
Alamo Draft House?
Alamo Draft House.
Okay, wait, AMC? I don't go to AMC. Tell me it's Harkins.
Recliners, man.
Tell me it's Harkins.
It was Harkins.
Okay. So I got my loyalty cup. I got my popcorn perks.
Did you bring your the T-shirt that gets you free popcorn?
Well, they don't do that anymore.
Oh, those cheapskates.
They make you buy a $30 pass so you get popcorn for the whole year, which is the same thing. So yeah, dude, definitely popcorn, extra butter. We put those popcorn salts on it.
Oh yeah.
Ranch and cheddar cheese.
Ranch seasoning, not actual ranch.
Yeah, not ranch. So ranch the seasoning and the other crap, and put it in the popcorn, shake it all up. Get some little chocolate on the side and a soda.
It's good.
What about you?
You've given me your popcorn mix before, and it's pretty good.
I call it the crack.
The crack.
It's the popcorn crack. It's so good. You have to mix the popcorn seasoning for sure.
Bro, when I go to movie theaters, I get myself a Diet Coke. Have to. Diabetes.
The beat is life.
The beat is life. You got the beatus. And then imagine with some sort of candy, maybe Mike and Ike's, to counteract
whatever kind of diet candy they have. What do you have? It's diet.
What do you have diets? Well, this only has 100 carbs. Oh,
we have Brussels sprouts.
That's great. So,
dude, we have a lot of news this week.
We do. There's a lot of stuff that happened.
It's been a great week. We're coming in late.
There was some crazy things that did happen, but it's a lot of small things,
Dude, some big things though.
But
like Xbox pre-orders went up.
Maybe some big purchases for the Xbox.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Microsoft bought Bethesda. Do you want to go into that later or now?
We'll get into it later. I want to talk about we're officially announcing our winner of the giveaway.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so the winner of the Captain America Funko Pop giveaway was Graham. At his Instagram name is Graham Jordan. Graham, yeah, there you go. He's from Ontario, and he's already got a spot for that Funko Pop, bro.
Bro,
he had it reserved.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, enjoy it, and we'll have some more expensive giveaways in the future.
He's super stoked. We talked about Avengers. We talked about like, maybe they could add new villains. Doctor Doom.
Did he beat the game?
I don't think he said he's beating the game because he said he needed to level up his Captain America and Thor
to beat the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Had a good time talking to him. Thank you, Graham.
I'll have to say, like, okay, the one biggest thing that we've learned from starting this podcast, or for me, is, people, if you share a passion with them, like, you can talk to people that you don't even know from places that you would never even think you'd talk to people from. Mm-hmm. Like Ontario. Like, so he lives in Canada. We didn't even know he was in Canada.
I think with this whole community we're jumping into, like, these people were so welcoming, like, we just talk to them all day, or you can just say like, oh, I love, the Avengers game.
Yeah, example. And like, we all live in different worlds and have different lives, but when it comes to this part of our life, like, we share this. Like,
exactly.
We do share this in our life, so it's like having something in common. It's really crazy.
It's cool.
So thank you guys for interacting with us. That's fantastic.
Being good, welcoming people into the community.
It's either that or like just the hardcore Vin Diesel fans are here,
dude.
Because
they're here
because they were like, yo, there's Mike.
Yo, we gotta get that picture.
That guy looks like Vin Diesel. He must be related to Vin Diesel.
It has to be.
Or we just have the same belief system. That's cool.
Of course, I confuse you and Vin Diesel all the time for each other.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, bro.
So,
write-ins, bro.
Write-ins. We'll get into those a little later.
Okay.
So, another small news stuff. Rocket League is now free.
Dude, I heard about it. That's cool, man.
That is cool.
Even though I already had it.
You had it. You got it for free on PS Plus. I had to pay for it because I missed out on it.
So you got boned.
I did.
Twice.
Yeah. But it has like over 1 million people playing right now, I heard.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, Rocket League is a great game, and free to play is the way to go.
It's awesome.
Because they have such great DLC. Back to the Future, Batman. Like, I don't even know what they've had lately, but those are some of the big ones that...
They have, like, Rick and Morty stuff in there.
Rick and Morty?
They have, like, flags and stuff like that.
Done. Let's go.
Let's go. Another news item. The Games Award was... The Game Awards was announced for December 10th.
Live audience?
It will be streaming live from Los Angeles, London, and Tokyo with a live audience.
Live audience. Great.
That's good. So they said on the article I read, fans can, quote, participate and virtually interact with the show across social media through live in-game experiences and via interactive extensions on leading streaming platforms.
Okay, so guaranteed they'll do something with Fortnite.
Always.
Like, they're the event king.
What if Fall Guys takes that instead of,
Fall Guys hasn't done a live event, have they?
I don't know. No, maybe. This could be their chance, though. It's a growing game.
Yeah.
I'm still playing Fall Guys.
Fall Guys is, like, huge right now.
It, but it is, I will say...
I have some friends that come over, and I make them play Fall Guys. And, like, if Fall Guys is that game where, like, if you don't play, like, you got to be a couple hours in to be good. Mm-hmm. So you just put it on, and they're just like, I cannot play this game. Like, it is so frustrating.
As long as you're not lagging, it's fine.
No, it is. But it's like when you lose, it's like, I died. I want to play again.
Mm-hmm. You just restart, do it all over again.
Well, I'm glad we have something with a live audience, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's good to see that they can find ways of working around this kind of stuff with coronavirus going on.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but it's good to see that we can still see awards.
You know what's crazy? And, like, I don't know if I should bring this up on the show. Because it's kind of political, but it's not.
Okay.
Because it's not. I'm not saying it from a political standpoint. I'm saying it from, like, a crazy life standpoint.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was watching the news today, and they're having rallies for their voting, right? Like Trump rallies or Joe Biden rallies, and it's these huge crowds, and like most of them aren't wearing masks, and they're like, and it's a super close thing, and it's like, okay, cool. So we can't have video game conferences, we can't have football games, our stadiums are empty, but because the government shut it down.
Yeah.
But now the government for their own rallies, government-led events. It's cool.
It is a controversial thing.
I'll just leave it at that.
It's a controversial
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. I don't know. I won't go into it.
You know what I mean? Like I saw it on the news and I was like, "That's a big crowd of people at a government event."
That is definitely a concern. I'll say that.
Leave it at that, dog.
Yeah. So I think we already said what we're talking about today. Before we get into that, the last couple weeks they've been talking about next gen consoles. So that brings up our sponsor for, I guess our channel show.
Yeah, Hide It Mounts.
Hide It Mounts. So
they're gonna have all the latest mounts come out when the consoles come out. So I'm definitely gonna get one.
You can get pre-orders from them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
So if you guys are looking for getting a nice mount, with this PlayStation 4 in the background,
hang that 30-pound PS5, dude. I don't know where that thing's going, dude. It's huge.
It's gonna be big.
I might have to go in the other room.
Something's gotta go.
No, it's gonna go up.
Something's gotta go.
It's gonna go up by PS1.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys are looking for a nice mount that you can show off your gaming console,
controllers, yeah, dude,
controllers,
LED
in a
lights,
nice, neat fashion, go to hideitmounts.com. When you check out, use the coupon code GameSide, one word, no capitals. Check it out. Thank you guys.
Follow us on YouTube. Say what's up.
Yo, yo, yo.
We're halfway there to we're both gonna play Minecraft in the nude.
Hey.
Not together.
Sign me up.
One of us will
in
be
the same room. Wait.
All right.
Whoa.
All right. In Spanx. Let's not.
Spanx.
No nudity. Because we're gonna stream this.
All right.
I don't know. It's gonna make it interesting.
Hey,
we have to build something.
You signed me up for that part.
You said there's Star Wars Minecraft, right?
There's Star Wars Minecraft skins.
That's what I want to do. That's it. Nothing else.
It. We'll get you a Minecraft skin.
Let's go.
So,
everybody get hyped.
Get hyped. All right, bro.
Right in time?
Right in time. Well,
like, are we talking about write-ins?
Yeah, let's talk about some write-ins. I want to roast someone. I told you this earlier today.
Okay, let's acknowledge something real quick.
Okay.
It is, as Taylor Swift would say, in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like straight up midnight right now.
Yeah.
On Friday night, because we had busy schedules, so we're a little bit...
We took a personal day for Thursday. Yeah, I was watching Star Wars.
Little Austin, not Little Austin. Mr. Austin here. He moved out. He, got his own place with some roommates, and so he's been moving, and it's been crazy lately, but we're here.
It's been a little hectic, but most of my stuff's there. Yeah.
You brought your...
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Definitely gonna bleep that out. For sure.
You can't. Before we get into write-ins, I'm gonna roast one of our friends.
You're gonna roast Andrew?
Oh, bro, we're missing the logo up here, bro.
Very good. Don't worry about it.
So we're gonna roast Andrew. I text a couple people. I was like, hey, can I ask you some questions I'm gonna put on the podcast?
Okay.
What are your thoughts on PS5? What are you excited for? And what do you want from it? Will there be a chance you get an Xbox Series X? Here's what Andrew said to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That was at 6 a.m. today.
That's all he said.
And so I said to him, all right, well, that's the question. Those are the questions.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing back.
Oh. Well,
Andrew,
he hates you.
I guarantee he looked at that. He half read my message. He said, yeah, you can ask me some questions. Well, they're in the thing.
So if you're watching this, idiot. If you're watching,
God, like, look, read it. I texted you. I was like, hey,
you idiot,
you. I'm sorry, Andrew, but it made me mad.
Calling him out on live television.
On live.
GameSide Chat is recorded for the live studio audience.
And I approve his message.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Oh my gosh, no. You're not getting into politics.
I'm not talking about politics. I'm just saying.
But no, I did. But like a good friend.
So Andrew blew you off.
Yeah, and this is a test to see if Andrew watches the podcast because they called him an idiot.
There you go.
If he texts me, hey, you called me an idiot. I'm like, oh, he saw it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't watch it.
Dude, you're going out for Andrew right now, dude.
Prick. But like a good friend, Keanu responded back to me with a good little paragraph.
My boy Blue.
My boy. He said, I love the PS5. I think it's really cool that they made 2 versions of it as well. I think the main I'm excited for is for the new controller. If I had to choose a second thing, it would be the PlayStation Collection, which that's good. That they added. No will not be getting Xbox to me. I just don't get the point in getting an Xbox.
Well, it seems like a lot of people are excited about
grammar.
Xbox too because pre-orders could go crazy this week, and that's cool.
Yeah. And I didn't really think a lot of our friends would be saying I'm on the Xbox train, but
things are changing though, and I'm happy for them. You know.
Yeah.
We will address. I think I'll say that I think that I'm excited about the controller too. I just want it in my hands, dude.
Of the PS5.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to see it with the games. Like I've said it before, I want to see Deathloop, play with that game. I want to
just kill it, play it on the hardest difficulty, and just destroy it.
Oh well,
just in our minds, we're just destroying it. No, but see, the thing with Xbox is like the best thing they could do. If you don't mind, we transition into that.
Good, go for it.
Is dude, they bought one of the biggest video game developers in the video game industry. And the news broke, and the deal went through the day before their pre-orders went live.
That was smart marketing.
Absolutely, it is.
Exactly.
Because what was their biggest problem? We've been saying it for weeks.
No games.
What games are we playing? What games are we playing? We're like, hey, half the great games that come out in the year, you know, the Western RPG kings, those are all going to be on Xbox Game Pass day one.
Yeah.
And where I got a lot of the info from where it broke was from
Marzipan
Games. Got to go to our Instagram and check this guy out. We're going to give him a shout out. He's starting his own YouTube channel and website. And I feel like we bring him up, but I was reading his article.
He rates articles, like a lot of articles.
Insanely detailed articles. Like he's committed more than I've ever seen. So I'm going to be like, most of the information I got from him. So go give him a click. Look at the website. Give him a shout out. Like, go check him out.
He's been very helpful for the show.
So what he's saying is he's like, what this could do is cause, it has an effect, right? So like this is a big earthquake, right? And it, like all the aftermath happens. So he's like, all right, well, what could happen? Is Sony, a lot of the rumors like, is Sony going to buy another big publisher too?
Oh, I hope so. That'd be sick.
Because they went from 16 studios to like 22 with Bethesda now.
That also sucks though, because then if it's a game that's a third party for everyone, and if it's exclusive for one side, that's
it does, yeah. But PS4 is its battle for exclusives, you know, and Xbox has said that they're not going after that game of exclusives, but clearly they are.
Yeah,
they bought a huge company for, what was it, $7 billion?
Yes.
That's more than Disney bought Star Wars for, dude.
Yeah. That is insane. I loved hearing the part where I was listening to a podcast and he said, you're watching E3 and the big developers there are Square Enix, you know, Bethesda, what's the other one? Ubisoft, and Xbox just bought one of them.
Nintendo, yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah, they're like, there's so many good games, and so right off the bat, Doom Eternal coming to Game Pass October 1st. The next certain consoles are going to games are going to come to the normal consoles, but with Starfield on, which hasn't even been shown yet.
So is that going to be an Xbox exclusive?
They're saying that starting there and forward, the games might be exclusive, but they haven't decided yet.
That's crazy.
They're trying to make as much money as they can.
That's everybody's goal. But they did say, because we were worried, I mean, they couldn't back out of this, but they were like, what if they take Deathloop away from PS5? Because
they're not, though.
It's a PS5 exclusive.
That was initial... You know? That was initial thoughts when the deal went through, but those deals have already been done. They can't just do that.
Yeah, they've already signed the contract.
Because they are a publisher, not... They bought the company that owns Bethesda, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So that's huge. And so in his article, he goes through and he's like, all right, well, what could happen? He's trying to predict what's going to happen next.
Oh, so does he say any companies that...
Yes, he goes through all the biggest developers and the chances of any of the companies buying them, of Sony and all of them buying these companies and what IPs they have. Because when you buy a company, you buy their gaming library.
Yeah.
So he's like, look at Konami. If they were bought, you would have so many old like IPs that you could remaster or just put and sell, like make all this money.
Yeah.
Capcom, look at the library they have, like insane.
Those are both like.
Now this is what he broke down, and he's smart, dude. He's like, okay, well Nintendo, they're a huge video game company, right?
Yep.
But they are just doing video games. For the most part. Of course they sell like stuff, but they're not they're the smallest company of the three, technically, because Sony is huge and they own PlayStation, and Microsoft is massive and they own Xbox. So Microsoft is able to come out and buy a huge video game developer like Bethesda.
Yeah.
Sony can possibly buy a developer that big, but it's harder for them.
I don't think they're trying to go.
And Nintendo just straight up can't.
They might not want to try to buy another
Sony?
big one right now because
I don't know if they will,
quality over quantity, you know.
Well, the thing is, you're buying them. It's the teams are still like it's the same games that are going to come out. Essentially, it's just that they're going to have more. When you buy a video game studio, like they have the funds and resources to make their games better. Yeah, that's what Bethesda was saying. Is like, this is going to make our games better because we have more resources.
But think about this: Xbox owns like 23 studios now.
Yeah,
but
a lot of them none of them have really came out yet. So yeah, they've shown a lot of them, and they don't really look amazing.
Yeah,
but maybe they will be, man, and like maybe they are gonna do really great. So like when these Bethesda games come out, like we don't have an Xbox, and or when Halo comes, we don't have an Xbox.
Yeah,
but Game Pass streaming is gonna be a huge thing then. What if me and you are playing like on our PCs or on our phones or on some other device these games? Because that's what they want, is us to be on Game Pass.
It's definitely been something going on in my head. I'll tell you this: there are some games I want to play on Xbox. Like I really, really want to play. Like Sea of Thieves. I really like Sea of Thieves.
Game Pass
is on there.
Halo. The streaming is just kind of getting started on that. It's gonna get better.
That's true. Halo's on there. There's
all the Bethesda games are gonna be on there.
The Bethesda games.
I'm
not a big Fallout guy though. So like,
well, when you don't have to when the game is like free.
Yeah. Then that changes.
Check out the next Halo. You might check out the next Fallout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might check out Doom Eternal. I think if Doom Eternal is able to be streamed,
I've heard.
And I can run it on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely playing it on my laptop.
I've heard a lot of good things about Doom. So
yeah,
I'm updating that.
So that's biggest news of the week. Like Xbox bought Bethesda, and then boom, pre-orders went up the next day, and same thing like PS4. All the websites crashed. Don't they know when this is gonna happen? That all these people, why wouldn't the big companies like prepare? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, but
no, because like Best Buy would have to get their servers like ready for a big wave of people to buy stuff. You know?
Don't they know when it's happening?
They have to. Well, yeah, because they have to have a posting on their website. Yes.
I just don't get it.
I don't know.
You think they would sell more? I don't know. But they're gonna sell them. They're gonna sell out anyways.
They'll sell them.
So that's exciting, bro. I
like.
That's
good. That is the move Xbox needed.
It's the biggest move
for real.
So some people are like, PlayStation should buy Square Enix, and it's like, dude, I don't know.
That'd be crazy. That'd be real crazy.
And so it's like, is this? So Marspawn's like, dude, is it like the beginning of a war to buy all these companies?
Oh, and like
I hope not. It's actually, I don't know if that's better for the industry. It's probably better for the employees.
I
like,
have to wonder.
You probably get better benefits and maybe better pay and better.
I have to wonder if you sell less of a game if you're exclusive to one console.
Well, for sure you do.
Yeah,
for sure you do. But those companies, they're owned, so they don't really care. There's still
they're getting paid.
Right, there's an incentive there. But I could see how Xbox, because they sell Minecraft and all these other, like Ori and these other stuff, they come to Switch, and it's smart because they can sell the game there. So maybe they will, but I think that because it's coming day to date to Game Pass, they'll do that first, and then they'll move on from there. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be timed exclusive almost, depending on the game. Like, if they know that Starfield's gonna sell 10 million, I'd be tempted just to put it on every console.
I need to see something about that game, because that game, just from what we saw, like, a picture in space, I was like, that sounds dope.
Yeah, anything sci-fi. It's cool.
Sign us up. Another thing relating to Xbox, they announced their 1 terabyte storage card.
Oh no, it was expensive.
It is expensive.
$250, right?
$220.
$220, but it plugs right in.
It does. That's a cool concept. I'll say that. Because just plug it in, you can put a game on there. It's basically a flash drive, it sounds like.
Yeah. Expandable storage. It's expensive.
But
video games are an expensive hobby, man.
I'll tell you,
video games are an expensive hobby.
That is true. Like putting in a terabyte hard drive into your computer though is $60.
Really?
So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
that's steep.
I don't know how big the drive they're giving for Xbox is, but I mean, the terabyte hard drive is the size of a hard drive. It's like, you know.
It didn't look quite that big. It looked pretty small.
It did look
Maybe
pretty small.
that's why it's expensive.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be a reason.
Yeah, well, you know what? It is what it is, man. If you're playing that many games.
I would like to hear something about
But Game Pass, like, if you can just stream the games,
you don't need to save them.
Then maybe you don't need all that storage anyways.
No.
We're going to find out soon.
Yeah, true. I want to hear something about that from Sony, though. Something about adding more space on your PlayStation. Because that was a big thing.
They just didn't put a price.
Oh, they did? Okay,
yeah, you can... for sure. It was during that Mark Cerny presentation that nobody liked because it was boring. They said that, where it was he was talking about, it seemed like nothing for so long. You remember that?
No.
You don't remember the Mark Cerny presentation for PlayStation 4?
Not really.
Most people don't. It's so boring.
Yeah.
They were like, it was supposed to be where all the game makers meet in San Francisco. That show that they do in San Francisco. Crap, I forgot the name of it. But
I don't know.
Anyways, they were a presentation for them, for game developers.
Yeah.
So it was like the first look at PS5, and it was for game developers. So it was super techy. They showed nothing except for tech talk. And it was people were pretty upset. But yeah, anyways,
sounds exciting.
They talked about expandable hard drive there, so
that's good because that's what happened with the PS4. Is I ran out of space,
and then your hard drive thing is huge, right? You have to plug it in.
I bought an extend.
It needs its own power source.
Yep,
that's whack.
Yep,
that's so whack.
I had to buy an aftermarket external hard drive.
But we're just excited for next gen
for sure.
Like it feels like it's here, but it's not here.
It's almost a month and a little couple days.
Albert is gonna get my pre-order.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did he listen to the show last week?
Yes, he did, but his wife is gonna buy it for him.
Wow.
She's like, cool. Yo, Albert wants it. So I'm excited for him, bro.
He should get the Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition so he can play both games.
He's not gonna have a choice. I'm just gonna get it. He's gonna have to pay me for it. Because
bro, you have to give me money for this.
You haven't played PS4 Spider-Man PS4 and you're getting a PS5. I think you should play Spider-Man PS4 first and then go to play Miles.
I agree.
I'm excited for him, dude.
It is a great game. It's honestly, top 3 in my PS4 era.
Yeah. Top 3. It's not number 1.
It's number 1. I was like, can I say number 1? Yeah,
of course you can. Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, that reminds me. This goes back to the Game Announcement Awards. We will do our own GameSide Chat Game of the Year award eventually. That will be an episode.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'm just
We're just spitballing.
I'm being ADD right now. Moving back.
We have acknowledged that it is literally the next morning and the night we started our podcast. Wrap that one around your head.
Oh wow, hey. So
it's midnight.
The show will come out today, hopefully.
Yep.
It is Saturday now, boy. So
we had to edit out a huge part of the show that my daughter was knocking on the door.
Do you want to?
For about 5 minutes.
She wants to be on the show. It's okay.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Sorry, Scarlett, not right now. Are you guys on TV?
Doesn't have to be a snowman. What else happened this week, dude?
What else happened?
I forgot. Tell me everything.
Everything.
Let me see this.
Well, there goes my notes. I think.
Where's Nintendo?
Where is Nintendo? I haven't heard anything besides their partner showcases.
No, they did the Mario thing.
I do. I haven't played Mario.
You haven't, or you have?
I have.
How's it?
So I played 64 for a bit, and I'd never played it my first time, and it's pretty clunky. I feel like.
Were you lost?
People
are mad that they didn't. Oh, whoops! That they didn't upgrade the graphics or anything.
Tiny bit. You're not as crazy sharp on the edges,
but it's like
you're a little more rounded.
You've went back and played Ocarina of Time, though.
That's true.
Well, that game was.
It was remastered though, wasn't it?
It was a little bit updated, yeah.
Yeah, but
so it was hard for you to play because you never played it.
It was because I would move Mario and he would still slide on every surface he was on.
Yeah, because the original Mario kind of does that too.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers.
kind of. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I was used to it back then.
It's tough going from Super Mario Odyssey, where it's like the tightest controls, to a 25-year-old game, or 20-year-old game.
Never.
How's Sunshine though? Because I haven't played that in forever.
I played that yesterday for the first time.
Yeah.
You say you never played it?
No.
So I never played it either because remember it said my game broke all the time.
Well, I've played it, but I have not.
I didn't know the whole premise of it was that Mario gets arrested.
What?
Thrown in jail. Yeah.
No way. For what?
For like for graffitiing the whole town or something like that.
He graffitis the town.
There's like a.
Are you drunk right now?
No. No. Not today, unfortunately. This is water.
Dude, so. Wait, what? Mario gets arrested for graffiti? I feel like you're lying. There's no way that's true.
It's weird. He gets thrown in jail.
What was he graffitiing? He's like Concrete Genie?
No. There's like an anti-Mario. He is like defacing.
There's Bizarro Mario?
Bizarro Mario.
Yeah, like Superman?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
What?
Basically.
No way.
That's
your notes, bud.
Thanks, bro. So yeah, it's a.
There's an evil Mario and you fight him or what? It's obviously Bowser.
We'll see.
Or is it Plankton? It's always Plankton.
Always stealing the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Dang Plankton.
I went to college. So that's like one time thing he says.
I can't do impersonations. If I tried it now, it would ruin the whole show.
Remember when I did the impersonation of
my mom?
Your mom.
Your mom?
My mom. Can you do any good impersonations on the spot? Christopher Walken, can you do that right now?
No, I can't, dude.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't do it. I wish I. That's like my one thing.
Like Christopher Walken's here.
Hey.
Dude, it's like threw some shoulders at me.
Throw some shoulders at you. You're so funny.
So Bethesda's still semi-independent. Also, I want to point that out. They kind of made a game-to-game decision of what they're gonna do with it. If we're gonna stay like,
I don't know. Does that mean they're independent? That just means that Microsoft is deciding where to put the games.
I think
for the business perspective of it.
With Microsoft owning them, they are gonna throw them all on Game Pass. Basically, what they're saying.
Yeah, but for sure.
Yeah.
But they haven't decided which games are gonna be exclusive or not. It's a smart move.
It is. Good on them.
Like I just wish that Nintendo would do that sometimes.
That'd be cool.
How much money would they make if they threw up a Mario game? They wouldn't do it because the game would be better on the other consoles than it is on Switch.
True.
But could you imagine like a Zelda game on every console? Like I almost wish that Nintendo would crash and burn and stop making consoles. And if they made their games on other consoles, that sounds crazy and ludicrous, but it would be insane.
When are they supposed to announce like that Switch Pro idea?
I don't think that they're gonna do it till like probably a year from now.
Do you think they're gonna
not even this E3, maybe next E3? But I don't know. They acknowledged that they are making another Switch.
They did,
but it was very vague. Like, and then it'll be released in the next decade is literally what they said, which is obvious. It's like it's gonna rain in the next 2 months. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably gonna rain. It's not probably gonna rain. It is going to rain eventually.
Well, no kidding.
Yeah, you're like, of course you're gonna release another console in the next decade. Are you serious?
Yeah.
So they kind of got copped out, but of course they're saying that they're gonna continue the handheld hybrid thing is what they're saying, which is good.
That's good. I think they'll announce alongside the new Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be the right move, you know? Dude. Get new hardware with the new game, sell it just like the Switch.
So excited, yeah.
It'd be good.
I'm ready for all those Mario games to come out.
Yeah. So, speaking of Game Pass though, I'm gonna talk about PS Plus collection.
Okay, name off the game.
I texted you randomly this week and I was like, dude, I want to play Persona 5.
Yeah, Persona 5, dude. I wonder why they didn't make it Persona 5 the Game of the Year edition.
That is interesting because it's a PlayStation PS4 exclusive, or like.
I guess we'll see which version comes to the.
I hope it's Royal because that'd be cool because they added new characters in there.
Yeah, and a new semester. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, let's definitely play that. I hope it's in.
You want to do it too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I'm down.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna do it.
We have to do it at the same time.
Am I gonna beat it? No,
dude.
I can't.
With how much hours I heard Blessing Adioye talk about how much hours he put in that game.
Yeah.
We're not gonna beat it.
Yeah, like 100 hours plus. I put that in Breath of the Wild, but that was different.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I don't know, maybe I will. You never know. It's going to be great, though. I've seen cool. It's beautiful game.
I've not seen gameplay, but I like the idea of, going to school, getting a part-time job.
I like the idea of them hopefully up-resing all these games to 4K.
So that would be good.
Why wouldn't they? That's stupid if they don't. Like, that's why we have the PS5 is to play in 4K. These games just need to be up-res. Like, that's not a hard thing to do. It's like a button almost.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here's what's weird.
Well, they have to go in there.
Think about this.
For every pixel, they have to put 4 pixels.
Hold on. I just had a thought about this. So, all these games that are on PS5 are the PlayStation... What is it called again? The collection?
PS Plus collection.
The PS Plus collection. Are these games not getting remasters on the PS5 now? Because remember how last generation there was like this upgraded... Now Spider-Man's getting it. But what about all these other games? Are we not going to get a God of War...
Remastered? I think you will eventually.
Or are these that?
It might still be that.
Like they're just gonna up-res. If it up-reses, it's done. They don't have to remaster
they won't,
it.
I don't
That's
think
all
they'll
it
up-res.
is.
They won't up-res them. They're literally, I think they're just gonna port them, and then someday, then they'll be like, all right, here's the remastered one.
It'd just be so similar. Like, why are we gonna play all these games again? And then, I personally think that means all those games on that list are not getting a remaster, where they add NPCs, texture packs, up-res. And fine-tuned for PS5 in the next 2 years. Any of those games.
Yeah. I mean...
They'll probably do, like, the God of War, like, special editions. Like, you get the old one. I don't know.
Maybe they'll do the same thing as they did with Miles for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, for the games that are getting sequels.
Yeah.
It's
not bad.
Hopefully they upgrade them.
Maybe they'll make it easier because you're like, oh, Horizon 2 looks really good, but I didn't get to play Horizon 1. Like, well, it's bundled now.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, because you notice Horizon's not on that list.
That is true.
That's why I think that game is going to get an upgrade. I'm thinking the games that are on this list. I think random games that are on there, like, isn't... what fighting game is on there? Is it Street Fighter or is Mortal Kombat X?
For the PS Plus collection?
Yeah.
I want to say it's Mortal Kombat. Yep, Mortal Kombat X.
That's cool because just to have that... Think about it. You're at your home. You're with your friends, if that's... something people do these days.
If you have friends.
If you have friends, two, if they hang out with you, Jace, and you sit on the couch and you're like, hey, what are we going to play? And you're like, I got this, and this. And you're like, oh, well, you got a fighting game. Like, just throw it up and let's just try this fighting game and, like, compete, I think that's cool.
True.
Is there any other games like that on the list?
There's not like...
Read them off to me.
Did you already read them off? I read them off last week, but I'll read it.
Just do it. Okay. All these games are pretty much going to be free.
God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter Worlds, which I think
that's huge.
That could be a big one.
I would like to play that. Now that's another 90-hour game, but
yeah. Final Fantasy 15, Fallout 4, interesting. With the whole Bethesda thing.
Yeah.
But Mortal Kombat X, Uncharted 4, Ratchet and Clank, Days Gone. I thought about that.
And Days Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I will play that too.
You haven't played it Until Dawn. Until Dawn's on here. Detroit's on here.
And I want Angelica to play Detroit.
Detroit's a good one.
Have you played it?
It was a PS... I want to say it's a PS Plus game one month.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know what it is. I know it's a story game and you choose what the character says and just make your own decisions and there's a bunch of different endings.
Yeah, like depending if you find certain clues and stuff.
There's a lot of different endings, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Battlefield 1 is one.
That's a beautiful game.
2 Second Son, is that what this is? Yeah. Infamous 2 Second Son. Batman Arkham Knight.
I wish I played Arkham Knight. I don't think I'll ever play it.
You don't think I'll ever play Arkham?
I don't think I'll replay it, no.
No, I don't think so either.
Because we're getting new Batman games.
We'll get those.
We needed that break. I hate to say it, but we did.
For
Batman games, yeah.
To want something else.
I feel like they were working on something else, and then it got canceled.
Superman game.
Or are they working on it the whole time?
Maybe.
And it's just going to be dope.
The Last Guardian, Last of Us 2 Remastered, Persona 5, and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So, I'm down for this Persona 5, dude.
I wonder if you'll be able to play Biohazard with if it'll still have, like, the VR modes and stuff, dude.
If
they do, bro, let's do that.
Oh, heck no. I'm a wuss, dude. I'm a wuss.
Let me do it.
You can...
I'm going to come over, dude, and just put that thing on. Like, I want to get scared.
Alright, fine.
Dude.
I'll do it, but I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
So, speaking of PlayStation, they open up pre-orders again. In case you missed out,
did they even announce it?
They said what day it was. I didn't catch what day it was.
How did I miss that announcement?
Because we didn't care. We got our pre-orders already.
Yeah, it's just been a crazy week, I guess. But yeah, that's how I ended up getting rid of my next pre-order. Is Albert's wife was
looking for one.
She tried to get one with 4 different devices on the second run. She stayed up all night trying to get it. She got like hardly any sleep, and she got it. Or she didn't get it. She got it for me.
Yeah.
She didn't get it, and then they texted me, and I was like, dude, he was the person that I originally got it for anyway, so it works out.
Sure, that's what you say, huh?
It's true.
All right.
You know it's true.
All right, it's true.
All right, dog.
All right, dog. All right. You said dog to me a lot on text messages. I was like,
dude, I've been saying it. It's
like your next bud.
Stupid. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
Michael likes to text me bud, and I'm like, don't you dare call me bud. I hate that.
Oh,
now that I say it.
I hate. Go off on a tangent. I'm like, all right, bud, calm down.
Don't make me roast you like I did for Andrew.
Oh shoot, that was
bro.
crazy, dude.
Andrew, if you even listen to the show, gosh
Prove
darn it. Prove it. Text me. I dare you text me today.
So there's 2 different types of people. Now that we have a podcast, there's different types of listeners. There's ones that they just won't talk about it, but they do listen. And how I know is it gets kind of brought up, and then all of a sudden they start talking about it, and you're like, oh, you do watch it. They're like, oh yeah, they like say all this stuff. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I just try not to talk about it.
Yeah. And
then there's ones that you're like, that they don't talk about it, or they will talk about it, but they haven't even seen it.
Yes.
Or like most of it. That's what's funny.
I'm gonna bring up because you remember those questions I asked earlier today. I asked them to Graham Jordan, which, by the way, shout out to Graham and Item 9 Gaming.
Item 9 Gaming.
Item 9.
What do they do?
They are a podcast also.
They do podcasts. Dope.
Yeah. So, oh no, our DMs are not showing up. Oh, Nathan Williams said, "What's up, man?"
Slide in the DMs.
So I'm not gonna open that, but I'll wait for you because you started that. So Item 9 Gaming, he is part of that with 3 of his friends. They make a show about video games.
Let me open that. I'll read it on the air.
Yeah. So I asked Graham also about. Oh, you're gonna read up Mr.
No, you're good. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
I talked to Graham about are you excited for PS5? What do you think about Xbox? He said, Miles Morales has got him. PS5. Yeah, it's all in there. So he did say he was getting tempted basically from Xbox. I don't have his exact quote because I don't have my notes.
I'll give them to you, bro.
It's okay.
So Nathan Williams on Instagram.
He's the Shred It,
bro.
This
guy's awesome. He has great content. He has a lot of followers. He does this because he's really good at what he does. If you go watch his YouTube videos, I'll be doing more shout outs on the page so you guys can see who we're talking about, so you can follow them. But dude, no, I asked him, I was like, hey man, like, did you get a PS5 pre-order? And he straight up missed it. Him and all his friends did not get one, and they all wanted one really bad.
That's crazy.
That's a bummer, man.
That is.
But I hope that by the time it's released, everybody gets what they. You know what I mean? Like, you get one.
Well,
I feel like you'll get one if you want one.
Yeah. So my
one last thing.
Sorry. You're good, yeah.
Because they did say that there's more PS5 pre-orders than there was PS4.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I've been hearing this all the time. Like,
gaming's more popular now.
There's a lot of hype for the PS5.
Yeah, there's being in the gaming space is where it's at right now.
And I think
like this is where it's at. This is popular.
That's true because everyone's home right now too.
Yeah.
But yeah, people like gaming. Video games are cool because everyone's playing like their games at home or something like that. Oh, Among Us. I didn't talk about Among Us. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about what I asked Graham real quick. So his exact quote when I asked him about the next gen consoles and stuff, he said, "I'm going with PS5, which I'm mad excited for. What I most want to play, I'd be down for a new Infamous game and God of War Ragnarok. Jeez, that's gonna be sick,
dude. It's gonna be sick. I saw that people they during the trailer they had these little those symbols go around the thing, and it actually spelt out Ragnarok in the language that's in the game. Yeah,
it's
really
Norse
cool.
mythology.
Yeah, It's cool.
He also said, I was going to say I chose PS5 over Xbox for the exclusives, but with Microsoft buying Bethesda and ZeniMax, it's making the choice even harder potentially. But I gotta say, the big selling point for me, besides the exclusive, is the PS5 controller. Also, Miles Morales is gonna be sick.
I'm gonna be up all night, dude.
Yeah, you ain't going to bed. You got
Dude.
that Pumpkin Dutch, bro.
Pumpkin Dutch Bros.
And I think we're right there in the same boat as Graham, I think, you know.
Let's go. We're all ready.
Let's do it. So, Michael, now it's your turn. I'm gonna ask you, you know, how you feeling about all this? What do you want to see that hasn't already been announced for PS4, PS5?
PS5. Okay, putting me on spot.
Putting you on the spot. You did not plan for this.
Okay, so what I want to see the most, I hate like the basic answer is like,
Yeah.
let's see Nathan Drake return. I think right now in this space and with the rumblings, and normally when there's rumblings, it means that maybe it could possibly happen. Cause people like to listen to the fans, right? If they made another PlayStation All-Stars,
You think so?
it would be so dope.
Maybe. Yeah.
It'd be so dope if they could somehow find a way to branch out to these developers that aren't necessarily huge characters and bring them into this game like Smash Brothers. Go for the deep cut characters. Make a huge I want to see a roster of like 40 characters in this game. You know what I mean? Destructible environments. It's on PS5. People would be so hyped for that because a party game that you can play with people, to me, is the best kind of game.
You could make Ratchet and Clank, Spyro, Crash.
Done.
Like, that's
Done.
three
You
easy ones right there.
I would buy the game.
Yeah.
Done, bro.
And then who else you start putting in there? You gotta think.
Well, obviously, you have all the characters from before, so I won't say all those.
You put
But if they could put Spider-Man in there,
Spider-Man.
wow. See, I'm getting excited, dude. So you get crazy and like start adding other characters. Just say, screw it, like Darth Vader's in this game. You know what I mean? It's like put Star. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of obviously they have Alloy from
Aloy.
And like all these other characters. I think that would be great. Was Ratchet and Clank was in the other games?
Was it?
Yeah, they definitely were. And like Uncharted, but they only had Nathan. Like they could put more characters from Uncharted in there.
That's true. What, have Sully out there?
Sully and
Sully gonna
the
do
bad
that?
guys, or his wife. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
the girls from Lost Legacy, or the brother.
That's true.
I don't know, man. I just think that there should be more characters.
There could be. They could make it work. You know.
Like deep cuts. Like there's characters out there they could get. Like get more random fighting game characters, like Street Fighter characters. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like characters from those games, bring them in. Do the thing where they feel like they're from that game, but bring them in there. And they did a good job of that, I feel like, in the first one. The problem with the first one is that they copied Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
80% of the way.
It's hard not to.
No, but here's the thing. They should have copied Smash Brothers 90% of the way instead of 80,
more.
because they went with a different knockoff way of killing people, and it didn't work. Like you had to use your special ability to kill the enemy.
Oh,
you had to. That was the only way to destroy them. So you had to save it up. But in Smash Brothers, you can literally at any moment somebody could fall off the screen, and that made it intense because anybody could throw a combo and boom, that was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't happen in All Stars. There was exciting moments, but you had to use a special move. You knew if somebody didn't have a special move, it wasn't happening yet. What about you? What do you want?
I just want to see the interface of the PS5. I want.
Like, what game do you want?
What game do I want?
Dream game on PS5.
Oh man.
Or are you already getting that? Like you're like
Miles Morales is a good. I mean, that's the only one I'm really freaking out about right now.
I would freak out over. I mean, just the game in general doesn't have to be. You asked me the question first.
Look, I wasn't planning on getting a question back.
That's what I do. I ask questions back.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's okay. You don't have to pick. I'm gonna ask you next week.
Yeah.
My dream. Okay, so I have a lot of dream games, like for sure. But I have dream Nintendo games. I have a lot of. We should talk about. That'd be like a different episode.
If they announced like
perfect game, like we'll like pick the character, the IP. Definitely would be a Zelda game.
Zelda, yeah, that would be one of them. I don't know if we could figure out I mean, if I said a Star Wars game, it's not gonna be a PS exclusive. So it's like
It could be.
if they did Jedi Fallen
Sony,
Order
I saw
2,
like Sony should buy EA. Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
There's no way. Okay.
But EA likes to screw us over.
If somebody no, but think about the sports games. If any company either bought 2K or EA, it would be massive because sports games sell bonkers.
Some people have to buy
and
them every
EA,
year.
Yeah, EA is the only person that can make a really good football game.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. That's crazy, man. No, I personally don't feel like there will be, I don't think that Sony is going to buy a big company like that right away. I think that it takes a long time, and they know what each other are doing, but it takes a long time to do a deal like that.
Do you know if they own Blue Point Games?
Blue, yeah, definitely. They're definitely a first party game, yeah.
Okay, because I kept seeing them.
But they've only done like remasters, so I want to see them. That could not be true. They could have some other games that aren't, but as far as they're most known for their remasters. And I hope that their next game is an original IP because their games are gorgeous. Like that Souls game is amazing looking. Like I'm playing that game.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do it.
It'd probably be my first Souls game, but it feels right because it's like one of the earlier ones. So it makes sense. I'm doing it.
That's the kind of game that's going to teach you a lot, like about parrying, and that could be good because when we played like Kingdom Hearts, I'd suck. It's
tough sometimes. Yeah, you got to have that eye for it for sure. Each game's different. Like so a game that made me parry was Jedi Fallen Order.
Yep.
That game, if you couldn't parry in Jedi Fallen Order, you struggled. But once you learned how to parry, it was easy. So I feel like that was cool. Like it worked with the story. Like you're a Jedi.
Yeah.
So you can like see what's coming because you could tell.
Oh yeah, you could see if.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there were sometimes you could get hit, but stuff like that. Let me ask you: is there anything drawing you towards getting an Xbox? Like.
No. However, just because of the money thing, it's really expensive. So
I'm
not gonna buy $1,000 worth of consoles when I'm already in the 600s. You know what I mean? Probably maybe even more.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm gonna jump on the Game Pass train. They're saying, "Yo, we want you to be on Game Pass." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Game Pass, like for sure. I'm gonna try. I'm interested in the streaming, like the idea of just picking like the Google Stadia thing, but Google Stadia that's not gonna last, dude. I think they've lost.
They missed their opportunity.
They fumbled it, and I think the Xbox has so many exclusives that I think it's a wrap, dude. Because think of the games that Xbox has, and they're going to be streaming. They're already streaming to phones.
Yeah.
So Stadia's already done, dude.
I didn't really even see much about Stadia.
That's crazy because I know like Jared Petty and everybody like went to go work for Google and for Stadia crazy. And like they have a lot of smart people working for them. I don't know what happened.
It was a cool idea. For sure.
No, the concept is great.
Yeah.
And it works, but the things around it, and they kind of overpromised. Like, did you watch the original Google Stadia presentation?
No.
They're like, yeah. Of course, it takes time for things to develop, right?
But
they're not even
making a new console, though. Like
what console? There's no box.
Exactly. What you're just gonna play on your computer?
But like these games are still not getting released on Google day one. So if you're a gamer, what are you gonna do? Not get the game?
Yeah.
And wait? If you're a gamer, you already have a console.
You need
and if you're not a gamer, where's the advertising? I haven't seen a Google Stadia commercial.
No, nothing.
People don't even know what Google Stadia is.
No, I don't. Not really.
I've already seen a Game Pass commercial.
Yeah,
I have. Have you seen it or no?
Yes.
Football.
Yeah.
I watched football. Maybe there is Google Stadia commercials, and I'm oblivious. And if I'm wrong, let me know. But I've seen Game Pass commercials for on the Samsung, for the new Note. Game Pass right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well,
I don't know.
That's on Google for not spreading the word.
I thought they were gonna knock it out of the park.
It was a cool concept
because they're so big. But Microsoft kind of nonchalant about it. Hey, do you think that Xbox is gonna have VR eventually?
I think they're gonna try. I heard they're trying to get into it.
It's almost smarter that they waited and now they have a stronger box.
But maybe.
So that, because the VR it's, well, there's some headsets that it's all there, but these headsets, the cheaper ones, they're going off the power of the console. So if Microsoft, well, you know, obviously in PS5 too, like, the VR is going to be better because the hardware is better. Just like that. Because, you know what I mean? You had a stock PS4, think about it.
Yeah.
Now you got a PS5, and it plugs into it.
Well, they give you all sorts of different hardware that goes into the PSVR. It's not just a headset. You get, like, a separate box.
Yeah.
That goes into it.
Yeah.
We have a little visitor.
I know.
Yeah.
I think we're about an hour
to
in,
wrap
so
it
we
up
gotta go.
anyway. Scarlett's knocking on the door.
Awesome show, bro.
It was a good show. We'll see you guys next week.
It is like 2 a.m. in the morning on Friday night.
12:31. We're close.
Yeah, it's early. Thank you guys for your patience. We appreciate you.
Remember to subscribe, like, leave comments. Thank you for your support. GameSide out.
GameSide out.